What has 50 Cent gone and done now? Can't he just leave people alone? Oh my
50
god,
Cent
he's always
once
getting in some
famously
kind of
said, "I have less
drama.
compassion than the average human," and that couldn't be more true. If you become one of his enemies, 50 will embarrass you, troll you, and make your life much harder than it is. Today we are going to
Okay.
look at the stories of
Come on,
people who
50.
found their way on 50
I need
Cent's
to add
bad
this emote
side,
though.
starting with Mitchell
It's like,
Green,
fuck
who
me.
had to
What
give
for?
50 ownership of his house after getting caught stealing millions of dollars from him. If you didn't know, 50 Cent is not just a rapper. Curtis Jackson is a business tycoon. Sire Spirits is the name of Jackson's alcohol brand, which is the parent company of his world-renowned Branson Cognac. Now, cognac is only made in
What
a
the
very
hell's
small
X
area
eating,
of
dude? That'll
France
fucking make a
because of the
rib.
very specific
Jesus.
types of white grapes that naturally grow there. 50 doesn't speak French, nor does he know the nuances of what's going to make his cognac taste the best.
He doesn't have
he
to.
hires his director of brand management, Mitchell Green, to communicate and purchase the fermented beverage from wholesalers in France. Mitchell Green is supposed to be operating
Outsource
in
your
Sire
work.
Spirit's best interest,
Smart man.
making sure their product is the best quality it can be. Little did they know, all he was interested in was filling his pockets with green. Mitchell
What do you know? Him and 50 Cent have their passions aligned, have their motivations aligned. Now, what they're willing to do for the money,
Green found two perfect
maybe that's a
suppliers
different
for
story.
Sire Spirits, Castelnau and Ragnaud. The French distillers agreed to supply cognac to Sire. However, Mitchell separately signed his own agreements with Castelnau and Ragnaud through his own LLC, Branch Consulting, which gave Green a commission, known as an agency fee, for each bottle of champagne or cognac sold
Shut
to
up and eat
Sire
your sandwich.
Spirits. He also signed non-disclosure agreements with the distillers. These agreements were to fulfill the interest of Castelnau to the best of its abilities, and not sell or represent any other champagne to Sire Spirits besides Castelnau. So basically, while working for 50's company, he didn't try to find the best quality supplier in the best interest for the brand. He found a supplier that would pay him a little extra cash on the side. And for 2 years straight, Mitchell secured more than $2 million from the bogus agency fees. Green finally confessed to his schemes when someone threatened to reveal his misdeeds in an extortion plot. The liquor brand fired.
Wait a second. After 2 years of stealing from Sire Spirits, Green confessed when someone threatened to reveal his misdeeds in an extortion plot. The liquor brand fired Green and took him to court. A judge awarded more than $6 million to Sire Spirits in its legal battle with Green. Jesus, that's a net loss.
Fired Green and took him to court. After being found guilty, a judge awarded more than $6 million to Sire Spirits in its legal battle with Green. 50 celebrated his victory with one of the nastiest trolls of all time. He set out to seize Green's assets, which included his home. And in a celebratory Instagram post, he wrote, "I think I'm gonna put epoxy floors in this place. I'm gonna keep it and his family pictures around. You know, as a theme for the place. LOL." This Instagram post is just one of the hundreds, thousands of posts he made.
What was
This Instagram post is just
rapper and entrepreneur. Sorry, I want to see what his post actually said, like the words. Rapper and entrepreneur, 50 Cent former employee stole. Wait, it says he stole 6.2 million, but didn't he just get awarded 6.2 and he stole like 2.2? Not that it really matters. After winning the lawsuit, 50 Cent is now seizing all of his assets, including properties, bank account, and cars. I need you out my house by Monday, 50 Cent says.
Post he wrote, "I think I'm gonna put epoxy floors in this place. I'm gonna keep it and his family pictures around. You know, as a thousands of posts he made to absolutely destroy an enemy." At this point, 50 Cent's Instagram trolls are a part of hip-hop culture, and anyone can catch a stray. Like this random guy on the street who was just enjoying the day.
That's why I tell kids not to use drugs. 50 cents. What the f*** are you listening to, Future?
Or Busta Rhymes. And the award for strongest neck in hip-hop goes to Busta Bus. Why Busta Rhymes opened his mouth like that for this little ass straw? Or Madonna, who posted this risque photo of herself on Instagram, to which he reposted and added, "Yo, this is the funniest shit. That's Madonna under the bed trying to do the like a virgin at 63. She shot out. She don't get her old ass up, LMFAO." He posted another photo of someone mocking the pop star. This is the like a virgin 63 challenge. But Madonna didn't like that very much. She posted, "I guess your new career is getting attention by trying to humiliate others on social media. You're just jealous you won't look as good as me or have as much fun when you are my age. And because of this, we got an apology from..."
How old is Madonna? She's 64? No shot. Madonna's 64? Wait a second. When did that happen? 64? Why do some of these pictures look way different? Okay, dude, I'm out.
50
actually
something you will not
apologize.
see again for the rest of this video.
I must have hurt Madonna feelings. She went and dug up. What is this stupid emote? XQC, get your mods under control. Dug up and looks like old MTV photo from 03. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not intend to hurt your feelings. I don't benefit from this in any way. I said what I thought when I saw the picture. That is a rare
Seems like 50 has
apology.
a soft spot for the ladies, besides Wendy Williams. He held absolutely nothing bad towards her.
Jesus
Why do you
Christ.
humiliate when she's the one who posted the picture?
Stay hydrated. But
What?
50's been trolling long before Instagram. 13 years ago, he made a skit of him being rushed to the hospital after listening to Fat Joe's music.
I love this song. Every move I do. They're not the song you're talking about.
Everybody for showing their support. And all the get well messages I got on this50.com.
Get well, man.
I listened to Fat Joe's record.
Oh.
It hurt me. And I told you people not to listen to his music.
To double down, he made this fake mixtape cover for Fat Joe's next release,
Jesus.
Elephant in the
Elephants.
Sand. But 50 and Fat Joe actually have some real history. The
Oh,
G-Unit vs. Terror Squad beef reached a boiling point at the 2005
fuck.
VMAs when Fat Joe said this.
I feel so safe tonight with all this police protection courtesy of G-Unit.
Then 50 Cent responded later on in the evening with
Huh?
some threats. This beef was so public, it actually cost Fat Joe $20 million. Fat Joe was supposed to be the first artist ever to collaborate with the Jordan brand because of his love for the sneakers and his
What?
close personal relationship with Michael Jordan. I met with him 6 times going over designs for the Fat Joe Jordan. Some of those meetings were literally just me and him, brainstorming.
Imagine losing a deal with Jordan, Nike, and Michael Jordan because of 50 Cent beef. The shit that you could just take in stride. Like, you know, it's fucking 50. You know, he's going to be talking shit to everyone who crosses his mind the wrong way.
Bouncing ideas off each other, but after the VMAs, Mike deaded the deal. Michael Jordan did not
Damn.
want to insert himself into a hip-hop beef. It was too dangerous. By not getting that deal with
Oh,
Jordan,
please.
Fat
He probably
Joe
just was
missed
a fan
out
of
on
50.
$20 million payday. But even 50 is no stranger to losing money. Not because of rap beefs, but because he loans it to people who can't
Old
pay him
W
back.
minus 20
This
mil.
birthed his iconic slogan,
Wait.
"You better have my money by Monday." And if you think he was harsh on Mitchell Green, look at what he did to Daryl Mitchell when he wouldn't pay up.
No, I got the money. All I have to do is go to ATM. I got you, but I'm going to get it to you. Let me just go do this. I'll come right back.
What the fuck?
This is super funny if the guy is an actual
What the
handicap.
fuck?
Damn. Stealing the wheel from a paralyzed man's wheelchair is messed up. Someone who can defend themselves should stand up to this guy, like Conor McGregor.
That was a joke.
What's up, New York City?
I mean, I get it was a joke.
50 cents up.
That was kind of rude. In
Okay.
2018, Conor decided to call out 50 since he was in New York doing a press conference for his heavily anticipated fight with Floyd Mayweather.
I mean, it's almost, I don't know how to say it, but it's kind of weird when like someone who's like 10, 15, 20 years trained UFC fighter, been fighting for, you know, most of his life, calls you out. Like, what are you gonna do? You know, like, the thing about 50 is, you know, he's tough. You know what he does? He's obviously a big guy. Like, he works out, does his own thing. 50 got shot like, was it 9 times? In the same general area and lived. He's a tough motherfucker, okay? Like, just because he doesn't want to fight like a 15, 20 year experienced UFC fighter. Okay. The thing is, I think 50 would do, he might not win, but he would do better than the average person
Conor
against
is a
Conor.
bit of a troll himself, so he thought, why not take some shots at the King of New York, since Conor thinks he is the King of New York.
I run New York City. I'm a pimp.
But 50 knew Connor's
That's
chances
about the
against
weakest
Floyd
shit I've ever
Mayweather
heard in
were
my life.
slim, and he was right. After Floyd TKO'd Connor in the 10th round, he
Period.
posted this photo of Connor on Instagram, and this for calling me a bitch. Knock the snot out your ass. 50 let his friend handle the business for him. However, they weren't always friends, and Floyd has been a victim of some vicious 50 Cent trolling over the years.
That's true.
50 and Floyd's rocky relationship started when Floyd was
This
on
is the good
trial
shit.
for a domestic abuse charge in 2012. 50 says that before Mayweather was sentenced, he told him to start a joint venture boxing promotion company called the Money Team, because at this point, Floyd never trademarked or legally licensed the name. Floyd told 50 to invest as much money as necessary to get
Okay, like I'm sure there's some kind of way that heavily paid lawyers can get around the intentional copying. Especially if 50 probably put in a text somewhere. He's like, you know what, fuck it. They didn't do it, let's just take it. 50 said that to someone. So there's no way they could get away with, I don't know if they actually ended up trying to do that, but
the business up and running.
he
And
ain't
when
gonna
got
get
out
away
of
with that
jail,
against his
he would
lawyers,
pay
Floyd's
50
lawyers.
the other half. Fifth claims that setting up the LLC and doing all the paperwork cost him $2 million, meaning that Floyd owed him $1 million. 50 was the first to greet the champ when he picked up Floyd.
Oh,
from
so it
jail.
was like
Rumors
a-
arose that Fifth was messing around with Floyd's girlfriend, Chantel Jackson, while he was locked up, which led to a little bit of friction between the men. 50 denounced the rumors and
It's always, dude, everything always gets ruined like this, man. Like, come on, 50. I can't side with 50 here. I mean, if someone owed you money that you really do want, don't fuck their girl. If it's your friend's girl, don't fuck your girl, especially if it's fucking Floyd Money Mayweather's girl. Don't fuck his girl, dude. Especially on some cheap shit while he's in jail.
an interview, but also said,
I don't know
"Me and
if it
Floyd
was-
are always going to be cool. With Floyd, everybody around him is waiting on the next time he feels generous, and I'll go and do what I have to do." We would later find out that Floyd was spending $300,000 on chains and Lamborghinis, but not giving 50 Cent the $1 million that he owed him.
And that is a little bit, like, everyone knows Floyd has that money. Like, there was no reason why he couldn't just pay 50 if he wanted to. So there must have been something going on. Such as, fucking his girlfriend.
Which
Which made
led
him
to
not
Fifth
want to pay.
saying, TMT is over. The Money Team is no longer a team. So
I thought he was stealing the trademark, not
that's
making it
Followed
with him.
by, I'm no longer a part with or down with TMT Promotions. To which Floyd responded, a male boxing groupie. Hold my belts because your album sales have declined. Followed by a graph of 50 Cent's
Ooh.
declining sales.
That's
And
next level,
I
though.
respect the shooter, not the one who got shot, referring to obvious.
Well, that's a line from a few songs. I feel bad for the shooter, not the one who got shot. I'm blanking right now, but I've listened to rap my whole life. I've heard that line plenty of times. But might have even been a 50 line. But this is like next level. Like, obviously something happened either with the girl. I could see it being over a girl, I guess. Guys lose their shit sometimes, but even XQC's face says it. Like, Floyd took this where it was sizzling, and then he took the pot, the top off the pot. He popped off. Okay, he fucking popped off.
Obviously, when 50
Nah,
took
that-
it
that's-
way
that's
too
like
personal.
messed up,
Then fifth, Floyd, you know I have more money than you. You go broke every fight, stupid. The back and forth went on for a little bit,
That's just
but
weird.
the next day 50
That's
said it
weird
was
as
all
fuck.
publicity.
I agree that Floyd might have went too far, but I mean, you gotta understand with certain people, if you disrespect them, that's a never forgive type of thing. I'm not saying that's correct. I'm not saying that's wrong, but you look at Nipsey back here. That's just another person that would not forgive you for fucking his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, 50 is
So,
just like
Floyd
that.
would later be cordial
They're
about
both
the
tough
situation
guys,
when
you know
he
what I'm
was
saying?
asked.
Like, shit.
A lot of people in the hip hop community want to get a real answer. What happened between you and 50 Cent?
It's just more like,
Why did he say it like that?
sometimes people don't see eye to eye on certain situations.
But Fifth still never got his money. For the next 2 years, Floyd never addressed the reason why they had
It's a weird
friction.
thing to say
He always said
after
he loves
you
50.
post online.
I'm not soft, man, bro. There's shit to mess around with and troll, bro. The man almost fucking died, man, in like some crazy ass fucking shooting, man. Like,
Yeah, I didn't even mention that. How many times did he get shot? 50 Cent shot. Dude shooting. I think it was like 9 times, dude. Like, just to survive this is absolutely ridiculous. I want to look real quick just to make sure I'm getting that correct. Investments. Okay, can I see the shit? Shooting. Fired 9 shots at close range with a 9mm. Jackson was shot in the hand, arm, hip, both legs, chest, and the left cheek. Just because he don't want to fight Conor McGregor, I don't think the guy weak.
That's kind of
Respects
cooked
him,
up, bro.
so 50 took the L and left him alone. But in 2014, when Floyd found
He
himself
did earn a little
flirting
bit
with
of shit
T.I.'s
talking
wife
if he fucked
Tiny,
his girl,
which led to punches being thrown at a fat burger in Las Vegas, Fifth
Wait.
couldn't help himself.
Hang
Tiny
on.
L and left
Crazy ass fucking shooting, man. Like,
T.I. fucked his girl
that's
too?
kinda
respects
cooked
him,
up, bro.
so 50 took the L and left him alone. But in 2014, when Floyd found himself flirting with T.I.'s wife Tiny, which led to punches being thrown at a fat burger in Las Vegas, Fifth couldn't help himself.
Chat, what is going on, man? Niggas tell me you down there at the Fat Burger fighting over Tiny.
When Floyd was asked about why 50 Cent, T.I., and Nelly take shots
I would not want to see, like, T.I. is dope and all. I wouldn't want to see him fight Floyd. I don't think that's very fair. I think Floyd might take the cake on that one.
at him, he said, "What's so crazy is this, you know? When people are not relevant,
T.I. ain't no
and they're
bitch,
not
though.
moving
He's been
units
around.
like they were once moving, you've got to realize, I've been relevant for 18 years. 50 woke up the next day, read the article, and responded with one of his most iconic memes
Oh
ever.
no.
Not this one.
The computer say, Floyd said,
Classic.
fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say fuck me for? Nelly fucked your first baby mama, Melissa, then took your fucking fiance. Say fuck that nigga.
This photo of 50 Cent
Shit.
is the second most famous photo of 50 after his Get Rich or Die Trying album
Why
cover.
is that fuck
The
me for?
internet exploded, and Fifth wanted to keep the laughs coming. So in honor of the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge trend, he decided to challenge Floyd.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the ice, man.
Fifth sensed that Floyd might not be able to read the Harry Potter book, so he made some changes
That's actually funny.
to his challenge.
I got a phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, then he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're going to let you read Cat in the Hat.
Sadly, Floyd never accepted the deal. He only responded with a picture of some multi-million-dollar checks saying, "Read this $72 million."
Sorry.
Over the years, 50 continuously mocked Floyd and his reading capabilities, or incapabilities.
It's in the
letting
video.
out
I'm keep hearing the
hilarious
sound in the
messages
background.
pretending to be Floyd. This troll was so devastating that to this
What is that noise, though? I thought it was outside my apartment. What is that? It's in the video.
day, 10 years later, people still make fun of Floyd for not being able to read.
It's like a cartoon.
A skill bag on stage. What are you doing with a skill bag on stage? You can't even read.
Are you reading from a teleprompter? But one thing that I do, oh no, you can't read.
Oh.
Despite the back and forth, these two are like brothers, who sometimes just like to joke around. Tell Floyd I said he won. He's the greatest of all time. And nobody, I mean nobody can ever take that away from him. What he's done with his life is amazing. I'm done with all the back and forth. Now can someone please read this to the champ? Hashtag positive vibes. So most of 50's beef with Floyd was harmless jokes, but for Rick Ross, Fifth was not playing around.
There's nobody in control of
Those are pretty, you know, some of those are pretty aggressive, harmless jokes, but I mean, if that's how you roll with your homies. I think if I had, like, survived a shooting, excuse me, because I have. I think if someone made fun of me for having survived a shooting, I didn't get shot, to be fair. I would be a little less receptive to jokes about it. Maybe if it was, you know, a good friend or something.
me. Like, I do what I want to do. So, I'm deciding to fuck your life up.
50 was a huge part of exposing the fact that Rick Ross used to be a corrections officer, which when claiming to be a gangster, selling drugs, and living that life, previously having a job as a cop basically devalues your authenticity. 50 purchased the transcripts to his court case and leaked them onto the internet. DJ Khaled, just being associated with Rick Ross.
To be fair, the original Ricky Ross got his absolute name stolen by that fat fuck CEO. And listen, there's a couple Rick Ross songs out there that I have jammed to in the past. I've never really had them on repeat ever in my entire life. And it doesn't surprise me. I'm pretty sure it's the first time. No, I probably heard about this way back. But like when it happened. it doesn't surprise me that guy's a CEO. Like, some of these rappers, dude, I won't go into it. If you check
Caught
their
some wind
papers,
of
man,
50s chaos.
you'll learn.
This little poem I wrote for DJ Khaled.
Holy shit!
Check this shit out, right? It's called I Just Want to Tell You What a Psychic Told Me. Your car tires got stabbed out. Now you know, I know where you be. I just want to tell you what a psychic told me. I know where your mama house at. Now look, you can see.
Shit.
But I just want to tell you what a psychic told me. I know where your mama work at. Now look at her, sleep.
Showing up to his mother's workplace was some devious stuff.
Damn.
DJ Khaled saw 50 backstage at a show. He had a chance to handle the situation. This is how it went.
I haven't really had a conversation with him. I seen him one time, like.
Okay, that's odd as fuck. That is also.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you do shit like that, you better. That's lives are at risk now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying 50's in the right or DJ Khaled's in the right. I don't think DJ Khaled could harm a fly. But, you know, if you show up to your mom's place at work or you're stalking some guy's mom, you better know what you're doing. Okay? You better be ready for shit to really pop off.
Absolutely unhinged and way far out though.
Way too far.
Okay, purchasing the court docs. I mean, sure, I could see it, but this.
You can just buy those. That's.
He's one of the ones I let him go.
A matter of money.
One night we was there was on a tour with the Locks, and then I just came in the dressing room because I already talked to Jada and them. We already worked on music and stuff like that, and he was back there talking, and he got a good look at my shoes.
What you mean?
Oh, he had his head down.
Got a good look at my shoes when I was talking to him.
Damn. Khaled was shook. Where was Rick Ross to save his boy?
No
Well,
shit.
50
No shit. Okay, you think Rick Ross is gonna? You think the CEO is gonna? This is a picture of two of the biggest pussies in the rap game.
Damn.
And look, they both have done their fair share for the music industry. This isn't a dick measuring contest. I'm just saying if it was, these two would be in the bottom two. You know.
Khaled was shook. Where was Rick Ross to save his boy? Well, 50 continued to go at Rick Ross for many years. He even did an interview with the mother of Rick Ross's child where she willingly spoke about him.
He was a correction officer.
So we're clear he was a correctional officer?
Yes, he was.
But the only thing 50 hates more than Rick Ross is a baseball. Because what the hell is this pitch?
Do it, bro. Ah, shit.
Bruh.
Just a bit outside.
All this trolling and tough talk 50 does while he throws a baseball.
Okay, you're really gonna call him not a tough guy because he can't throw a
Like
baseball?
that, 50 needs a taste of his own medicine. And he got that when this graffiti artist made this beautiful piece of him as Oprah. Lush is the name of the artist who is known for doing a little bit of trolling himself. A lot of his murals
that's
were
just
poke fun
funny.
at popular culture, celebrities, or meme culture. 50 Cent became a victim when Lush made his
Shit.
50 Trump masterpiece in honor of a tweet that 50 posted just a few days before. Then we also got Posty Cent, 59, Swifty Cent, Oprah Jackson, 50 Pence,
Come
50
on.
Tyson. No, wait, that's the wrong 50 I mean,
Well, that's just funny. I mean, I
50
don't think that would
Cent.
even
Isn't
piss
it
him
a little
off.
refreshing to see 50 get trolled? Even rapper Ja Rule DM'd Lush to let him know that Lush is his new favorite artist. Probably because Ja has been 50's #1 enemy, who is still
Everyone
catching
hates
flack
Ja
from
Rule.
5th even after 2
Everyone hates him.
decades. It all started in 1999. Ja Rule,
What did
who
Ja
was
really
also
do?
from Queens, New York City, was filming a music video when a friend of 50's ran up on him and robbed him for his chain. 50 claims
Shit.
that Ja ran into them both at the club and was scared towards 50 following the incident. However, Ja Rule denies seeing them together. Then 5th released Your Life's on the Line, which was a cutthroat diss to Ja and his crew, which led to a brawl in an Atlanta nightclub.
50's friend robs Ja, and then 50 with. I don't hear anything else in the middle of this. 50 then makes a diss track on Ja. Surely
Club between the two crews.
something was deserved.
We went down with that cat 50 Cent. We went down with that. Who? That cat 50 Cent. Who? I don't know him. You know what I'm saying?
But their next confrontation would take this beef to a whole new level. One night, 50
I mean,
and
you
Ja
know his
were in
friend,
the
right?
same
Took your
studio,
chain?
Hit Factory in New York City. The G-Unit crew was upstairs recording, and the Murder Inc. crew was downstairs. Once Ja and his team got a tip, they went upstairs to confront them. In this tiny studio, a
We're in the same
confrontation took
studio.
place, screaming, threatening, and pushing each other. Through all the chaos, someone bumped into the light switch, which at that point, a Murder Inc. affiliate, Black Child, started stabbing people.
What?
One of them being 50 Cent. Although
Shit. I mean, to be fair, obviously the first thing to do there is turn the lights off if, you know, something's popping off like that. So, I don't know if they happened to find the guy who did it.
G Unit member Tony Ayo says it was simply just a scratch. This certified a lifelong beef for the two. They exchanged multiple diss tracks over the years.
I know niggas from your hood, you have no history. Never poke nothing, never pop nothing, nigga stop front.
With the most famous one from 50 being I Smell. In the 2000s, they couldn't even be at award shows at the same time. They couldn't be at concerts at the same time, but they were both on the Billboard Hot 100 at the same time. Both men were extremely successful, but with 50 having a much more cult-like fan base due to his Eminem and Dr. Dre associations, as well as his charismatic personality, the public...
I mean, dude, if we're going to talk careers in the music industry, like 50 Cent, there's very few people that can keep up with 50. In his genre, you know, the G Unit, the gangster rap,
usually took his side, leading to Ja feeling like he took the L when it comes to their beef.
We can talk about it. Right. Yeah, we took the L. We took the L, but you know what?
But even after Ja admit that, 50 never let off the gas, taking any opportunity he can to
be in the industry.
And the absolute catastrophe that was Ja's Fire Festival did not help at all. 50 had a field day with
that was a thing.
But in 2018, Ja would find himself on the wrong end of the most savage, brutal, and hilarious troll 50 Cent ever did. Biff posted an Instagram screenshot from Groupon, which was apparently where
people think I'm mean, so go see this. $15. Wait, what? I do now? I just bought 200 seats in the front so they can be empty.
Where Ja's concert
That's
tickets
actually
were being
fucking
sold.
hilarious.
If you don't know, Groupon is a coupon/discount app where typically brand new businesses use to get customers in the door, or the app is used by failing businesses trying to stay alive. So a concert being there indicates that nobody wants to go. Fifth mentioned that tickets were only $15, so he said he bought 200 seats in the front row so they can be empty. Imagine Ja Rule walking on stage only to see the first 200 seats empty with only one person sitting up front, and it's 50 eating popcorn giving him a wink. That would have given him king troll status for life. The internet exploded.
He doesn't even have to show up. I mean,
absolutely clowning Ja Rule. This could be the pettiest thing.
I mean, I don't know. Surely there's a better way to troll him than like giving him money, right? But I guess it's not like he's getting a ton of money.
Their enemy. He followed up with another post.
What a
show!
legend.
I mean, just great. Do it again. My kid went to the restroom. Now, as much as we all want to believe this is true, it likely didn't happen.
Why not?
I got 10 stats right now for anybody that can find footage of this foolery that this nigga's talking about.
And what Ja is saying here is definitely true. But if you think about it, if nobody showed up to the concert, then nobody could have recorded it. So now you know. If you end up on 50 Cent's bad side, you could be turned into a meme for the rest of your life. By the way, y'all, I just executive produced a 7-track EP called Stamp that's out right now on all streaming.
No, you didn't. Shut up. Let's be real here. 50 Cent is one of those people where if you find yourself in beef with him for some godforsaken reason, just take it in stride, okay? I mean, he's a tough guy. He's lived getting shot, I think multiple times, but I know that one time he got shot 9 times and lived. That's a tough motherfucker. You can't argue the fact that he's done a lot for the music industry in his genre, even if you don't agree. Like the one thing he did right here, who was it with? Someone's mom? That's too far. Was it DJ Khaled's?
Bring it up as like that.
Dude, that's, you know, if you're not ready to like catch a body, you better not mess with someone's mom. If you're not ready to get shot or do it yourself, it's just too far, you know? And it didn't seem like it warranted that. So, I don't know. Messing with Floyd, that's, you know, that's one thing, but DJ Khaled ain't gonna hurt no one. It's the softest motherfucker. And Rick Ross, like, come on now. 2 of the softest people ever. It is what it is.